Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, October 21st, and also Thursday, October 22nd. It's a Lab 2-day video here, so I'll show you what we're going to be doing over the next couple of days. That way you're kept in the loop, and I'll get you some results from somebody's lab as they start completing them. That way you can complete it from at home, since you will not have the necessary supplies to complete it on your own. Going on there. So first off, for each day, make sure that you do your bell ringers. Those are each found on the day. So Wednesday will pop up when it's Wednesday. Thursday will pop up when it's Thursday. And we are doing the cellular respiration lab using yeast. We're going to do day 1 of the experiment on Wednesday and day 2 of the experiment on Thursday. But they are set up very similarly to each other. So let's check it out. Let me pull up the assignment off of Schoology here. So there we go. We need the Wednesday, Thursday folder. Right here, assignment cellular respiration lab. You can go ahead and load that thing up. I'm going to go ahead and load it up. The directions and everything are built right into it. So to start things off, you have the background information. You have a couple of sentences that you need to read. That kind of refreshes our thing about cellular respiration. We've got our chemical formula there. We've got our different materials that we'll be using. We'll be talking about those in just a little bit. We have our problem, which our problem is that we are going to get cellular respiration to happen. And as we've been talking about, cellular respiration uses sugar. So we're going to test 2 different types of sugar to see which one is going to give us better results as far as cellular respiration goes. And we're going to use yeast, which is in this container right here, to do our photosynthesis, because this is, as it says here, active yeast. So that means that these should be living little fungi cells in there, because that's what yeast is. And we're going to get them to do some respiration here today. So the 2 types of sugar that we're using straight up table sugar, which is your normal stuff. And then we have our Splenda. This one's called Equal, but it's a 0-calorie artificial sweetener. So kind of that fake sugar stuff that we have going on. We're going to test regular sugar one day and the fake sugar the next day. So for your hypothesis, which is right here in the green section, you're going to predict which one you think is going to do cellular respiration better, the real sugar or the fake sugar. And to measure how well the respiration is going to happen, we are going to set up a nifty little contraption involving our little Erlenmeyer flasks here. A little baby, here's hand size compared to them, so very tiny. We're going to put the yeast inside of the flask, so we'll have the yeast open. I'm not opening them yet because I'm waiting for the actual day so that they do not get ruined at all, so that's why you're not going to see them in the video today. We're going to put the yeast inside of the funnel. We're going to take some warm water, mix it in the warm water. We're going to use some of the sugar, whether we're using the fake sugar or the regular sugar on that day. 2 packs of the fake stuff, a spoonful of the real stuff. We're going to put it into the flask, mix it all up, and then what we are going to do is we are going to put a balloon over the top of the flask. And what's going to be happening is that if respiration does happen, it is going to produce for us some gas in the form of carbon dioxide and also water vapor. So we should have both of them ready to go. There we go. Now I got it on there. And it'll fill up this little balloon. And we're going to measure how much gas actually fills up the balloon by measuring how tall it goes and how big the balloon actually gets, called the circumference. So we're going to be getting those 2 numbers for us. Oh, and this one already has some numbers filled out there, so you can kind of see what's happening with it there. You're going to be filling out your own, though, for it. And then when you get both the results, there's some questions to answer towards the very end of things. So with that being said, that's our setup. I'll get you the results as they come in. If you have any questions as you are working on things, I'm going to try to get some pictures to send to those of you that can't be with us in attendance there. So you can at least see what some of the stuff is that we are looking at. You can actually see But otherwise, hopefully you'll be back with us soon. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Always ask, especially if you don't know where to find some of this stuff. And like always, hope you're staying safe, taking care of yourselves out there, and always remember that it's a great day to be a junior Potter.